Imagine a young child hearing two completely different pieces of advice about money and life. The first always tells him, study hard, get a secure job, settle down. Money isn't the most important thing. The second tells him something unusual. Learn how money works. Don't just work for it. That child didn't realize that the difference between those two pieces of advice would shape his entire future. He grew up watching both of them. The first father was highly educated, had a respectable job, yet constantly worried about bills and debt. He worked hard, but the money seemed to disappear quickly. The second father thought differently. He wasn't the richest at first, but he always asked, how can I make money work for me? How can I build something that keeps earning even when I'm not working? One day, he gave him a lesson he would never forget. He said, the difference between rich and poor people isn't the amount of money, it's the way they think. He explained a simple idea. Poor people often buy things that consume money, a bigger car, the newest phone, a house beyond their means, while rich people try to buy assets, things that generate income, a small business, an investment, a skill that can be turned into money. At first, the child didn't understand. He saw people around him working constantly just to pay bills. But over the years, he began noticing something important. Those who focus on building extra income tend to have more time and freedom. Those who rely on a single salary often stay under constant pressure. The second lesson was harder. The rich father told him, school teaches you how to work, but rarely teaches you how to manage money. And often that's true. We learn math, science, and history, but rarely investment, risk management, or even how taxes work. That's why many people enter adult life academically smart, but financially unprepared. Then came the third lesson, perhaps the most important: fear. Fear of failure, fear of loss, fear of trying. The rich father told him, most people don't become rich not because they can't, but because they're afraid. Afraid to start a business, afraid to invest, afraid even to learn something new. But the truth is, every successful person failed first. Experience teaches. Mistakes are part of the journey. Over time, the child began to see the bigger picture. Money isn't just the goal, it's the freedom it provides. Freedom to choose your work, freedom of time, freedom of life. So here's the real question for you. Are you only working for a paycheck, or are you building something that pays you even when you stop working? No one says the road is easy, but the difference starts with mindset. Start learning about money, read, experiment. Always ask yourself, is this an asset or a liability? Because the future usually isn't determined by how much you earn today, but by what you build to last tomorrow. If you enjoy stories that change the way you think about money and success, follow the channel, because what's coming next might completely change your perspective.